Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done a Minecraft video. It's actually been like a year and a half, but I decided I was doing nothing today, and so I figured, hey, might as well do another Minecraft video. And so for any of you out there who has just been so worried and just been missing out on these Minecraft videos, no need to cry anymore. Dry those eyes. I am back, and I'm here to do a little bit of Minecraft here. But today I want to show you a recent sort of, I guess, not construction, but sort of a renovation, I would say. But a couple weeks ago, I went on a trip to Oregon. And when I was there, I stayed at a bed and breakfast, and I've never stayed at a bed and breakfast before. Which, I mean, I've traveled a lot. I've stayed at Airbnbs, I've stayed at, hotels, but when I stayed at this bed and breakfast, it gave me an idea. I want to make a bed and breakfast in one of my Minecraft worlds. So I took this house that we're looking at right now. I built this house quite a while ago. I want to say I probably built it in like fall of 2021. So I built the house like 3 years ago. But I made a copy of the world that this house was in, and I decided to renovate it into a bed and breakfast. Yeah, and so I figured just sort of go and see it. But this house that I built, it's supposed to be like a early 1920s craftsman style house, and I feel like I love big old houses. Like this house, when I built the original version of this house, basically it's my dream house. But yeah, and so I need to do more videos of my Minesville houses, and my Minesville world I've been working on for 10 years now, and I figured by now I would have been done with it, but I don't know, I've just really slowed down on it over the past 4 years, but it's the summer. I just recently graduated. I don't have a job yet, but I have a surgery coming up, which is why I haven't gotten a job, because I don't want to get one and then be like, hey, by the way, I need to have the surgery and can't work for like 2 weeks because I'll be recovering. But yeah. So hopefully that'll give me more time to work on projects. Yeah. But let's just start with coming through the front door here. So we have a 4-season porch. I'd say I like a good enclosed porch like this. I love an open porch too, but at least with the enclosed porch you can use it all year round. Yeah, and it's just a nice sitting porch for the morning, having coffee, or in the evening. I just love a front porch. I'd love to have an enclosed front porch like this. But walking in though, so we have the main living room that the guest would share. And one thing that for these Minecraft updates, the new paintings that they have, the new painting options, I love that they finally have given us new options for paintings, and stuff like these hanging signs. I love these hanging signs, and new sort of like trees and flowers, and but yeah, so this is the living room, and with the Airbnb I stayed at, there was no TVs. And so, I think that sounds like kind of a good idea, because, the bed and breakfast I was staying at, because, if you're especially, like, somewhere in a touristy town, like, you're planning to be out and about, and you're just only at the bed and breakfast to sleep there and eat there in the morning, then you don't really need a TV. Yeah, but this would be the living room that all the house guests could just gather in if they just like want to hang out, or just need a lounge outside of their bedroom, or like in the morning before breakfast if they like want to talk to each other. And of course, we We have a fireplace, which I don't have I'm always afraid to actually put like fire in it, especially with a wood house and wood floors. But yeah, so and when I made a copy of this world to turn this into a bed and breakfast, I completely took out everything. I took out all the furniture, everything the way it originally was, because I totally wanted to redo it. Because it could have been so easy just to leave everything the way it was, but I actually wanted to like totally just redo it, because I'm like, well, if I'm gonna make this look different, I might as well, you know, do different furniture, you know, try to make it look more, I don't know, just like a bed and breakfast. Yeah, so living room here, and then in here I figured, since there's no TVs, there could maybe at least be like a computer room that hypothetically, if this were a real bed and breakfast, you could like reserve like time slots and be like, hey, I want to use the computer room this time, because who knows, maybe you need to do some, I don't know, like you want to like do a Zoom meeting with someone, or you just, I don't know, or just like want to play games on the computer. But yeah, so I just kept this is the only room that I actually kept the same as the original version, because it was already a computer room in the original version, so I just kept it the same. So this is the only room that pretty much just stayed the same, except the kitchen too. The kitchen, I left that alone too. Yeah, and of course this could also be a bedroom too, but I just left it a computer room. And then in here is the dining room. And one thing I've noticed about all my buildings over the years is when I make the dining room, I always like put the table, but then I never put chairs, because in Minecraft, stairs, because I use stairs as chairs and sitting places, they should take up a lot of room. But I figure, I'm like, well, if I want to make it look like an actual dining room, I should put chairs around the table. But yeah, so nice dining room, big enough for everyone who's staying here if all the rooms are booked to eat together, because the way I have it set up is there are 4, so there's total 6 bedrooms, but the third floor, it's sort of, because the third floor has 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and its own living room, own kitchen, own dining room. So the third floor is really more or less, it doesn't have the benefits of bed and breakfast. It really is just its own private, if you just want to stay somewhere, if like you have a family and just want to stay somewhere and you just want to still be in charge of like your own meals and like have your own space, then that's third floor. So then in actuality, there's 4 bedrooms. There's 4 spaces that people can stay in that have the benefits of the bed and breakfast, and I'd say like up to 2 people can stay in each, so a total of 8 people. And so obviously I know there's only 6 chairs here, but in real life, like, you could totally have like 8-10 people at this table. Yeah. But the dining room I pretty much left the same too, because it didn't really need much changing. So then just to like add little details, such like the kitchen, this is only for the owners to use to make breakfast, so you know, having the little signs that say no guests beyond this point. So the kitchen I pretty much left the exact same, nothing too fancy. I think maybe if I were to do, I feel like maybe I should add like another stove, an oven, because I like to use a smoker as the stove and oven, and then a furnace as the microwave. So I think if I would add another stove in here, but otherwise I just left it the same. And then in here is sort of the sunroom, the breakfast parlor, you could say. Well, maybe not the breakfast parlor, because the breakfast would be in the main dining room, but this is where, if this were a real bed and breakfast and I were running it, this is where I would, because the bed and breakfast I stayed at every morning before breakfast, I want to say was at 8, and so at 7, They always put out coffee, so there's always like a coffee hour before breakfast. So this is where I would put out coffee. And so if you want to have a coffee hour before breakfast, you could have it in this room. And I just love a good, just sort of like sunroom breakfast space. Because like if this were in the original version of this house, like this would be the breakfast space and the main dining room would be for like lunch and dinner. But in the bed and breakfast, in this bed and breakfast world, this would be like the coffee hour space. Yeah. And then out here is a covered deck. I mean, a covered deck is just, you know, it's always nice to have one, especially on nice evenings. You can just sit outside and, I don't know, enjoy the sunset, or in the morning, you want to sit outside in the morning. Yeah. And then I feel like I could add, because at the bed and breakfast I stay in real life, they had a hot tub that was in a glass gazebo. So I think what I would do is I would actually add, I think I'd add a gazebo. Actually, I'm gonna show the rest of the house, and who knows, maybe this video is gonna turn into a building video. Who knows, I might add a glass. I don't know, I might add some in this video. Yeah. And then this is just a half bathroom. There's one full bathroom that has shower, bathtub, toilet, and sink, and that's upstairs. And that it was similar in the bed and breakfast I stayed at. Is there's one main bathroom that the 3 bedrooms shared, but then there's a half bath downstairs, because, you know, you might just need to use the bathroom or just wash your hands, and somebody else is using the other main one. So I was thinking it's good to have at least 2 bathrooms. Yeah, so it's just a half bath, nothing fancy. And then here, this is just a linen closet. I love closet space. I think in real life houses, you should always have enough closet spaces. Going upstairs, though. So to start off, this would be sort of the biggest, most expensive room to stay in if this were a bed and breakfast. And each room, I kind of gave it its own theme color. So this room, the theme color is sort of a blue teal. So you can see I have a teal bed, or I should say a cyan. So cyan. So bed, carpet, and then like decorations, blue flowers, blue couch. Yeah. And then with this room actually has its own bathrooms. So this would be like, if you still want to have the bed and breakfast experience, but you want to pay a little more money and have your own bathroom, then this would be it for you. So really only 3 bedrooms share the main bathroom. Yeah. But this, of course, was the master bedroom in the original world that I built. I didn't change the way the rooms were constructed or laid out. I simply just did a rehaul of taking out all the furniture and then redecorating it. Yeah. And one thing that I've been doing lately is with wardrobes. I used to do trapdoors on them, but then recently I started doing buttons, because it really does look more like a dresser drawer handle. Just the small details. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for over a decade, and there's always new ways that you can, add small details that just make things look more realistic. Yeah, so, and then of course each room has a closet, nothing too big, but, I mean, when you're staying at bed and breakfast, whenever I stay at a hotel or anywhere that's not my place, I always just keep my stuff in my suitcase or backpack or whatever. I'm not one of those people that really like hang up and put out all their clothes like it's my own place, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna forget stuff. Yeah, and then I showed the bathroom, but it's a small bathroom, but I mean, hey, having your own bathroom, would be nice. I feel like I'd have a hard time sharing a bathroom. The place I live at, I've been living at the same place for 4 years, And I have my own bathroom, and I don't think I could ever share a bathroom. I love having my own space. Yeah. And let's see here. Okay, so this is the main bathroom that the other 3 bedrooms share. I think it's a good sized bathroom. Definitely kind of this bathroom kind of gives 60s styling with the blue and tile. I just love retro 60s, 70s, mid-century modern. So that's what I was going for in here. But it's a nice shower bathtub, double vanity sink, and then hooks to like hang your towels, which I love using. Okay, tripwires. Again, like tripwires I will use as hangers, but I'll also use as faucets. Although I think maybe levers would actually be better. Let's just test out lever versus tripwire. See, can you even? Yeah, see, I just like the way a tripwire looks. Yeah, so I'm sticking with tripwire, and also since we're at it, I don't know why there's only a tripwire on one sink. Also, I love using cauldrons as sinks. I mean, I don't think that's anything new. But I remember when I first started playing Minecraft and started making houses, cauldrons didn't exist, so what I would use instead to represent a sink is I would just use, where is it? I would just use, like, a lapis block with a trapdoor. And this is back in the day when there was only one type of trapdoor, so my sinks will literally just look like this. Just like blue lapis with a trapdoor. Yeah. Yeah, so the bathroom, and I know, like, at my bed and breakfast, there's a sign that hung above the bathroom door that said bathroom. I don't know, I just think that's kind of a cute detail, because when you're in a new space, and, like, you have closed doors, and, like, at night, if you're trying to find a bathroom, you don't want to be walking into a bedroom by mistake, so I figured, you know, having that little restroom sign is good. And then, I like to use composters as, like, clothes and laundry baskets, because, I don't know, I think that works pretty well. But yeah, and then, the stone cutter, I mean, it's kind of the closest thing to, like, a toilet paper holder. I don't know. But yeah. And then, of course, a blue toilet. Why did I go with... Okay, I don't know why I went with... I also like that I'm changing things up as I'm doing this video. I think... Because I think a toilet... Obviously, like, there's no porcelain in Minecraft. But I think a prism... Whoa, I can't even say that. Yeah, I think that kind of stair works better than the kind I did before. Yeah, okay. And then even in the hallway, I just like having the hallway decorated. I was like making a grandfather clock. This is how I make grandfather clocks. Yeah. So then this bedroom. So I want to make one bedroom that had 2 separate twin beds. I don't know. I just thought might as well. So the theme of this bedroom, this is a green bedroom. I tried to make the theme green with the green beds and sort of the green chairs. And I made sure I wanted each of these bedrooms to have their own sitting space in some type of way, whether that was like a small couch or other chairs. But yeah. And of course you got a closet in here. But yeah, but I think they're good sized rooms. Definitely. I mean, big houses with big bedrooms make for good bed and breakfasts or like convert into apartments. Yeah. And then here's this bedroom, which this one I went with more of an orange theme. I'd say that I think this is the smallest of the 4 bedrooms on this floor. But yeah, and I really like these flowers. I forget what they're called off the top of my head. But yeah, and then of course you have your couch, you have your closet. But yeah, yeah, and then I just really love the way that I do dressers now with the buttons. I just think they look more realistic. Because with Minecraft, I definitely am somebody who tries to go for realistic looking structures. And then finally, this is the fourth bedroom, which this would be like the second biggest bedroom. And this one is, the theme of it is purple. This honestly might be my favorite bedroom. I just really like the way I decorated it. Yeah, and then of course, yeah, closet. Yeah, but I really like the look of this room. I really do. And the paintings, I love this painting. I just can't get over the new paintings that have come out in Minecraft. I just love it so much. But yeah. Yeah, I like this room. I really do. It's a good room. Yeah. So on the third floor, like I was saying, it's more or less like a private apartment. So like, if you don't want the whole bed and breakfast experience and really just wanted to like be on your own, this would be the place. So you come up here, and again, new paintings. Love these new paintings. Yeah. So you come here, you have dining space, you have your own living room space, and then you have your own kitchen to work with, and you even have a cool balcony on the front here. That's really nice. I love a good balcony. I love a good balcony. Yeah, I think it's a good cute space. This space pretty much. This is also pretty much unchanged from when I originally built the original version of this house. I kept the living room, kitchen, pretty much the exact same. Let's see, and then you have your bathroom. So your own bathroom. Nothing fancy, but I mean, I think it makes for a realistic looking bathroom. And then so this is the one bedroom, which a total of, you can have 4 people in this private apartment up here, 2 in this room, 2 in the other room. Yeah, and then in the original version of this house, this was just a storage room. But I'm like, well, I gotta make this a bedroom. And I guess the theme of this, would be black and brown, kind of. And you have a small closet. Yeah. I really like this cute, sort of like, like a makeup desk, or just like a getting ready desk, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. And then the other room. I decided to put a bunk bed in here. I don't know. I remember my grandmother had a bunk bed where the bottom bunk was, I'd say it was like a full size on the bottom, and then a twin on the top, which I really like that style of bunk bed. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same exact size as the other room, and setup is like, similarly. Yeah. And then of course I just realized if you use this private apartment, you get to have a TV. Ooh, you get to have a TV. Yeah. Yeah, so those are all the guest spaces. But then of course, if you own a bed and breakfast, chances are like you live there. And so what I did is I converted the basement to the owner's living space. And so, of course, again, no guests beyond this point. So downstairs, I converted to where the owners would live. So this is the owners. This would be the owner's place. They got their living space. They got their dining space. And then they have their own kitchen. And then laundry space, which laundry space would be used for, I think what I would do, though, I think in real life, I feel like if you had a bed and breakfast, is you probably have, I could be wrong, but I feel like I'd want to have, like, my own separate washer and dryer for my own clothes, and then a separate washer and dryer for, like, doing the sheets, washing the sheets and towels for the guest. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. This original space, this was more, in the original version, this downstairs space, was a living room, and then this space over here, like the laundry space was here, but then it was just, more just like shelves on the wall, and like I think there's like a ping pong table, but this bathroom wasn't here, so I put this bathroom here in the corner. Which, I mean, it's a small bathroom, but hey, I mean, they gotta have their own bathroom. And then we'll say the ceiling's too short in here where I couldn't put like a curtain rod across, but it's still supposed to be like a shower tub. I was thinking about just like putting a small shower in the corner, but I'm like, well, no, I feel like if I was the owner of this place, I don't really like baths. I prefer showers. But, I mean, you might as well have a shower and bath, because, after a long day, the owner might just want to take a nice, soothing bath. But I could see myself owning a bed and breakfast in real life at some point. My sisters even said that to me, like, when I'm in, like, my 40s or 50s. But I could see myself owning a bed and breakfast. I don't know if I'd just own it myself, or if I'd own it with my spouse, but either way, yeah. And then I really love these pale oak. I love the pale oak. I love how we finally have white wood. Because whenever I built a house that I want to make it look like it was made of white wood, I would use quartz pillars or fossil, which did the job. But I'm just glad they finally put in wood planks. And I love all the different trapdoors too that correspond with the wood. Yeah. And then for like lamps, I don't know. I mean, I think the closest I can get to a lamp is I do a rod and then just any sort of block that I think would make for a cool lampshade. And then in here, this is their bedroom, the owner's bedroom. So I think it's a nice space. And then of course, in real life, to legally make this a bedroom, I made this window bigger so you could like in real life use it as like an escape window. And then you have a closet here, which of course you have to have a closet. Yeah. Did I put a mirror in here? Did not put a mirror in here. Put it right there. There we go. Yeah. Actually, no. There we go. Put the mirror right there. Excellent. And I use banners. I forget how to do the design, but you take gray and blue, and you have like the two fans together, and then you have this supposed to look like the reflection of light, and then a black frame, so it looks like a full-length mirror. And I got that from like a YouTube video. Yeah. So this room, this was originally in the original version. So I brought the wall out 2 blocks, but originally this was just a long storage room. And then I decided to use, because this is cyan terracotta, but then I decided to use cyan concrete because I want to use a different color to represent the new walls than like versus the original walls, because I feel like a lot of times, I feel like in real life, whenever you like build on or add new rooms or walls, you can always just tell. I feel like the color, no matter how close you try to match it, I feel like usually it's always off. So I just kind of like that. I just want to add that detail. But yeah. So yeah, the owner space, and this like where the water heater is, and like the furnace, which this was originally connected to the long storage room that was originally the bedroom. And then this was the cellar, which in old houses, very common to have a cellar and then the cellar doors on the outside of the house, which on the one hand, I think that's a cool feature. On the other hand, like, I have friends who live in old houses like that where there's a cellar, and to me, I'm just like, that's creepy. And usually the room in the basement that like the cellar leads to is always just like locked and sort of just off limits, because it's like nobody uses cellars anymore, and it's just, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so so that's the owner's space. And I guess this would be like their own entrance too. Yeah. But I think what we're gonna do now though, I think I do want to add, how should I go about this? I think I do want to add a hot tub. I do, because I like that. I think the hot tub is nice. Where would I want, if I were to, I think the hot tub is gonna go right here. And fire pit too. I should do a hot tub and fire pit. Okay, so what kind of stone should I use? Smooth stone is always a good idea, but I don't know, it seems too basic. What if I did chiseled stone brick or chiseled tough brick? Let's see here. Or tough bricks, or just tough. No, I want more of a smooth surface. Well, first let's dig out where it would be. Also, I may not talk a lot during this because I always find it weird talking on YouTube videos when I do Minecraft videos, and I feel like my voice, I don't like the sound of my own voice. Nobody likes the sound of their own voice. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Oops. Oopsie. Also, I like just listening to Minecraft music. Should I do what? I think maybe I'll do gray stained glass. I might make it a little more wide actually. And it's gonna be sorry neighbors, but I originally had a house built here. It was one of my friends' house. I had a house in garage, but then so with my worlds, I like to make it like 6 houses on each side, so 12 house total is a block. But I was already on like building the 4th house on this side, but only 3 on that side, and I'm like, okay, I don't want 7 on this side and 6 on this side. So I tore this house down, and I don't know what to do with this empty lot since then. I may just leave it empty, because you know what? In a lot of towns, like, there are just empty lots where there was once a house, but then there isn't. So I think I might just leave it empty. That's what I might just do. And I don't know, I kind of like the idea of leaving the cement just there, because, like, I mean, in the town that I live in, Duluth, and like the towns, my hometown that I grew up in, like, I mean, there'd be a lot of times where like there's a house and then it would be torn down, and then for the longest time, like, the cement sidewalk and stairs would be left there, and so it kind of just gives this eerie feeling of like what once was. But yeah, just leave that there. Yeah. But it is getting back to this though. And then I might actually make it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever really done much building videos in Minecraft. I should do that. I don't know. I feel like people are more interested in seeing how things are built. See this? This is what I don't like about glass pane, is that I easily misplace it. Oh my goodness. Okay. You guys, I promise that I haven't played. What do you think? Or should I do black? let's see here, let's see. Actually, I think I might like black better. I think just gray on gray would just look like, not like that. Oh my goodness. I hate breaking a single thing like that. I hate that so much. Ugh. I'm going to lose it. I go, ooh, I hate that. Spruce. I've seen spruce. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go, okay. I will just randomly do, like, impersonations. And so a lot of times I catch myself doing Mr. Mackey from South Park. Okay. You know, jokes are bad, kids, okay. There's a new season of South Park coming out. I'm looking forward to that. I started going on a South Park binge last summer, I want to say. Yeah, like July, August. And I think I'm on like season, like 21. I just got to where I just got to the seasons where they started just becoming like the pandemic special. I haven't got to the one where like they're grown up, but yeah, so I just got to like, oh my goodness. See, I hate using glass plate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah. So South Park, looking forward to that coming out. And then The Amazing World of Gumball is coming back. I love that show. It's my favorite cartoon. I also binged that last summer. I also rewatched that because I've seen like pretty much all of it for the most part. But there's like, I think like some of the later seasons I haven't really seen. Oh, I'm gonna do one more. But some of the later seasons I haven't really seen. Yeah, so, but it's coming back not as the Amazing World Gumball, but it's coming back as like the wonderfully wacky world of Gumball or something like that. Which, I mean, I don't know. It's always weird when like a show like gets a reboot, but then comes back as a different name. Which it all has to do with money. That's what it is. It all has to do with money. Indians. I don't know. I'm so for the hot tub. Hot tub time machine. I've never seen that movie. I feel like most hot tubs I see have like a fake wood exterior. See, maybe, oh, damn it. Okay, okay, I'm gonna actually make this one more wider. And just make it one more wider, you know. Why not? It's my world. Whatever, I can do whatever I want. Sorry if I'm boring the hell out of you with this video. But I also appreciate if you stuck around to watch the whole thing. I also feel like I need to be better at like I'm not trying to be like a famous YouTuber by any means, but I feel like I could be better at posting more often, and also advocating for my own channel. I like never say on videos or anything like, oh, go like my stuff, go subscribe, because like, I mean, if you don't like my content, like, you know, I don't even ever like YouTube videos myself. I like never like stuff because I don't know, I'm just kind of like, what's the point? But I've had this channel for over 5 years. I'm at like 92 subscribers. I would love to get to 100. I would love to hit that triple digit. So if you aren't subscribed and you come across this video, please do subscribe. I don't have any regular, like, I don't have any set schedule or any sort of like, oh, I post every Tuesday, this, every week. To me, I just do it whenever I'm in the mood. And today I was just in the mood, so yeah. Sleb. Put the water. And I feel like there's a much cooler way of doing a hot tub. I feel like there are tutorial videos out there that are like, oh, this is how you can make a hot oh, what is it? Oh shoot. Shooty, what is it? What is it that makes what's that thing that makes the bubbles in the ocean? What is that? Oh, what's it? I don't know the name of it, but when I see it, I know when I see it. It's not. No. What is it? I should have searched up before this. How to make a realistic looking hot tub in Minecraft. Did I already pass it? What's that? What makes it suspicious? What's suspicious? Sand and gravel. You guys, even though I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, whenever there's new updates and there's new like blocks and stuff, I really don't like pay attention to I don't pay attention to like what it does or what like the purpose of these new. So there's a lot of items where I'm like what? I'm like, what's that for? I'm like, I don't know. Oh, isn't it magma? Isn't it magma? Magma. Yeah, okay. This big. I mean, it doesn't. What happens? Just curious. What? If I place a slab over it, will that break? Will that make the bubbles go away? Yep. Well, there you go. There's your hot tub. But of course, I think she should also add some like chairs, lounging, some chairs in here. What kind of chairs would we have? Honestly, I think you know what? We're gonna go with pink. We're gonna put pink chairs out here because that's cute. And we're gonna put a composter out here. Let's see, composter. To like put your dirty towels in. And then honestly, why not put a jukebox out here if you want to listen to music? And then just a little table. I like using scaffolding for like little tables. Yeah. Yeah, there's your hot tub. And then what kind of roof do I want to do? What kind of roof do I want to do? See, if I used glass blocks, I could have made it like dome shape. But I don't want to do that. What if we did trapdoors? Oh, excuse me. We could do trapdoors. What would be the best sort of? What if we did this kind of trapdoor? Do you think that looks... I mean, I don't know. Wait, how do you think this looks? Do you think this looks good? Mother trucker. I swear to gosh. I swear to gosh darn. What time is it? It's 3:15 as I'm doing this video. Oh, also, I just realized... Ooh, they're all facing... Okay, Are they all facing... That one? Okay. I want these to all be like... Nope. I'm gonna do it this way. There we go. So I want all these to be like... kind of facing in... Yeah. Okay. What's the best way to go about this? Pick any type of block. There we go. Pick any type of block. Also, I like bamboo. Yeah. I think that's cute. What do you... I don't know. You guys, what do you think? Is that cute or not? I think it's cute. What does it all look like if I open this shit up? Oh, I just did not realize. I totally just casually just said shit. But that's fine. It's not like I'm being sponsored or anything, for God's sake. I don't know. I think I'm like, could have been close to the house, but I don't want too close to the house. What do you think? Maybe I should put some stone outside too. Maybe. Maybe like what do you think? Like a couple, yeah. I'm gonna leave. And then fireplace, fire pit. I think fire pit could be cute too. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's cute. Ooh, hear that bubbly sound? I don't know. Oh my goodness, get me out! Ah! Oh my goodness, that was a good trip. And then the fire pit. What kind of stone do I want to do, Barbara? Let's see here. Cobble deep slate or tough. Let's do this. Why not? Oh my. Oh, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's been a long day. It has not been a long day. Should do dirt. Okay. Dirt. Which one's the one that does not grow grass? I think rooted dirt. Campfire. Ooh. Alright guys, it's a campfire. do I put it out? How do you guys, how do you put out a campfire? And then, as far as chairs, how should I do this? Should I do, like, chairs, or should I try to make it look more like a bench? Let's just do chairs. I don't know, nothing too like crazy. And then let's see, and then scaffolding. No. I don't know, just place some random stuff. Just place some random stuff and call it a. And you know what? I think I want to do what's kind of grass. I want to do different. I want to do a different kind of grass here. Let's see. What if we did? Don't puzzle. Don't dirt path. Well, let's do dirt path actually. I like a dirt path. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So I touch. I know it's gonna happen. And like dirt can be kind of uneven. No, it doesn't have to be like a perfect like square. You know, just. I mean, kind of like building stuff to look sort of like realistic and natural in Minecraft. I kind of think of it in sort of the sense of like Bob Ross. When he paints like Bob Ross, he's just like, throw a little bit of that there, do a little bit of this. It doesn't have to be perfect. What? Are you kidding me? I can't put scaffolding on that? What the hell? Also, I just realized that dirt just sits a little below grass. There we go. Huh. Never realized that. Very interesting. Dirt doesn't grow grass. Is grass gonna grow on top of this? Is that what's gonna happen, you guys? Is grass gonna grow on top of this dirt? Because if it is, then I'm gonna change it to the other type of other kind. No, I think I'll just leave it there. Yeah. That's cute. And then I think I want a stone path leading this way too. Which I think I'll just do like the same type that's going here, so. Arse. Oh my goodness. You guys, I cannot spell. It's one of those days. I cannot spell. little stone path like that. Yeah. Nice, I have a dirt path. So now you have a fire pit. You can make s'mores if you want. Actually, let's put a chest out here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so now I have a bonfire, which, like, I don't know, I think it's cute. Nothing too special. And then you have your... And you have your hot tub. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. There we go. Whew. Have had this YouTube channel for 5 years, and I think this is the first time I've ever built something on a video. Yeah, but I think that really completes it. Yeah. I think it's cute. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, but there's my little... There's a bed and breakfast for you in Minecraft. I don't know how niche or how sought out finding what a bed and breakfast would look like in Minecraft, but there you go. Yeah, but if you are coming across this channel for the first time, go check out my other Minecraft videos, but I also have other content. I have videos of me performing a drag. I have videos of the Ath bands playing at UMD. I have videos of me reacting to Drag Race. I have just like sort of vlog videos. There's a scope of different things. Yeah, but anyways, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you want to like the video, go ahead. Comment whatever you feel. But yeah. But anyways, I don't know. Just who knows? I'm in the mood. Maybe I'll upload some more Minecraft videos. But yeah. So, anyways, if you have Minecraft, keep playing it. I've been playing it for 10 years. And if you don't have Minecraft, I think it's probably the best $7 on an app that I've spent. Yeah, so anyways, that's it for today. So catch you guys later and have a wonderful rest of your day.